back. Okay.
This conference will now be recorded. This conference will now be recorded.
Okay. It's set to record now. Okay. It's set to record now. Yeah. Yeah. I don't understand. I don't understand. Imagine the city light. Imagine the city light. Cloud of poison. Sorry, let me reduce the audio. Sorry, let me reduce the audio. Okay. Okay. We are six now in the room. So I guess it's 9:16 now. Should we go ahead and start? Hello, are you guys there?
Hello?
I can hear you. Are you guys there? I can hear you. Are you guys there?
Yes, let's start, please.
Okay. So we are six. We have
So we are
Ayani
six.
in
We have
the room.
Ayani.
Hello. We have Gabriel.
Hello. We have Gabriel.
We have Ibrahim.
We have Ibrahim.
Jima, and we have Adedeji, Prince Adedeji. All right. So welcome, guys, ladies and gentlemen, Kings and Queen, 2004. Ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome to my presentation on entrepreneurship and business. Okay. How many of us are there now? We are six. Okay. Let's get started as we don't have much time, as we need to cover some crucial points here. Should we get started?
Go ahead.
Okay. For clarity purpose, this class is not really a teacher to students basis. It's actually for us to rub minds and to learn and rub minds together. Meanwhile, honestly, this is my first online presentation. So you should expect some kind of crack up and a crack up or hiccups, anyone you want to call it. So please note, it's not going to be a boring academic session. It's going to be more of a reality check to see what works and then what should we go ahead and do. So let's get started, as we don't have much time to wait. Let's get right in. We want to be more interactive in this lecture, so I want your contribution. So guys, let's get started. So our first presentation says when we study one discipline at a time, we are like a bunch of blind people trying to understand what an elephant is. Can you guys see the picture? Can you see the picture on the screen?
Yes, we can see the picture.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can see the different parts of the elephant. But from one angle, when
Exactly.
someone sees the hair, the ear, you say, "Oh, it's a sheet of raw hide." When you are on like the elephant is big. So if you holding his hair, you say, "Oh, it's like a raw sheet. It's like a sheet of raw hide." And the one holding in steel tube, you say, "Oh, this is like a the T tube is like the horn is like a T tube." And the one that is underneath will say, "Oh, the leg is like a tree trunk." Why the one holding a kind of nose will say, "Oh, this is like a snail." That is how an illustration of an organization, like an entrepreneurship. You know. So, and let's go to the next slide. Letter says they can crawl all over and under the on the enterprise to help you to see and understand what the whole thing is. You wouldn't understand the whole picture of the organization, the enterprise. You know, from the ear, you seeing the ear will say, "Oh, I'm marketing." Being on the ear, you say you are marketing, and you being on the head, you say, "Oh, you are an accountant. You are in the accounting department, so you wouldn't see what goes in marketing, and the ones in distribution would not see what the finance are doing. Likewise, the production and human resources. That's a picture of an organization. It's you that you are not in the picture that you see the picture. Because the picture wouldn't see itself or will not see other parts of the picture because you are in the picture. That's the knowledge or the logic behind the organization. There are so many things to be done. There are so many things, you know. And an example of this is like a big organization like Chevron, GTB, and the likes. Are you guys there? So
Yeah.
the activities is are so huge that you wouldn't even have the time. You'll be so busy that you wouldn't even have the time to venture what's going on in other departments. Because the work is are so excessive and clustered that you hardly see the big picture. And you are seeing the man outside the picture. That is the man that will recognize that, oh, this is an enterprise. This is an enterprise. Okay. So what the essence of this is, we have different perspectives to life. You can only see the one that the situation that you experience. That's what you'll be able to talk about. And you will not see or be able to talk about other things that haven't occurred to you or that you've not experienced. Okay? So it depends on what you see, and that is what you will take as your perspective. And that perspective could be drawn up from your experience or from the activities you engage in. Is that clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, in the public discussion, this is not a wish, but it's a situation that could happen anytime to any of us. It's a situation that could happen to any of us. You get into the office on Monday morning, and your employer gives you a termination letter, you see an envelope or a beautiful envelope on your table, and said, oh, the first thing on your table is the envelope, and say, how would you feel about your career seeing the envelope, an examination envelope on your table, the first thing on Monday morning? So the first one, the question is, are you going to feel threatened? Are you going to feel challenged? Or are you going to feel released? Oh, when you feel threatened, you say, oh, is it because I'm not, I'm not related to this boss, or is it because I didn't give him what he expected or what he requested of him? If or is it because he requested for what I did not give? Something like that. Something will happen that you feel threatened that, oh, why would he do that? Something like that could happen. And the other one is challenged. You will feel challenged that, oh, this is a call to action, testing my ability or testing my ability that, oh, after here will I die down, or after this organization will I still be able to be successful, or this letter, what does it mean? Does it mean that, oh, that is the end of life? No, that is a challenge upon yourself. So, and the other one is the released. Oh, thank God, thank God, I've been trying to live, and thank God they finally released me. The workload is, we have too much of workload on my head. I couldn't even breathe. Just like there's a survey. Are you guys there? There's a survey on banks, the bank staffs. That, oh, bank staffs. What will you take? Would you want some few days off during the week, and maybe like 20 or 30% cut off from your salary, salaries? They took a survey of some workers in the bank. Can you guess what the result was? So many people chose to have some days off during the day, during the week, have some days off. Probably like you appear in the bank like 1 or 2 days, the next day you are off. People prefer to take like 30%, 40% from their salary. They are okay, as well as they can have time of their own. You know what happened in the life of bankers? They 5 o'clock they are off. 5 o'clock, 5:30 they are off. They will return back 10, 11 in the evening. Some will not even sleep on their bed. They sleep on the chair. They sleep on the chair. Is the alarm that wakes them up in the morning. Oh, it's like, what they will feel like, oh, again. Are you guys feeling me?
Yeah.
What they feel is, we are starting again. So that is how they feel. So people like that, what do you think will happen? Because they make money. Money is not their issue. It's not their problem. Their problem is freedom time. Their money is not being spent by them rather than their families, their relations. No, no, their relations spend their money. People like that will feel, okay, thank God I'm now released. So that is a perspective too. So, but for me, what would Ogunleye, for example, you've not been working at the moment. I don't know. I don't know if you are, but will you feel challenged? Will you feel threatened? Will you feel released if you happen to have that letter on your table?
I will not feel threatened. I will not feel released. I will feel challenged.
Challenged. Okay. Mr. Bello? Challenged. Okay. Mr. Bello? Are you right there? Okay. Mr. Ayeni? Hello?
Yeah, with you.
Okay. Are you feel, which of the options would you, then is your own case?
I will face challenge.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Mr. Adebiju? Mr. Adebiju, are you there? Are you there, Mr. Adebiju? Okay. Mr. Jima?
I think they need to keep their mics on.
Okay. Okay.
So they
Seems
need to keep their mic on.
okay. Are you there? Okay. Let me have your answer in the chat if you couldn't speak here. Since Mr. Bello is not here, is here but is not speaking.
I think most of them the mic is off. They can put on the mic.
Okay. Okay. All right. So let's move in. Let's move in. All right. So let's move to. Should we move to the next slide?
Yeah. Let's go.
Okay. Good. To the next slide. Here is another situation. If your business begin to express lack of patronage and sustain losers, what will you likely to take? One, abandon the business. Two, the second option is sell it to vendors or embark on a education and innovation. What this is saying is, of course, we operate businesses. If involved in one or two. But now,
Hello, Samir.
yeah,
Hello, Samir.
I can hear you.
We can hear you twice. I don't know. The thing is echoing. We can hear you twice.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, you can go ahead now.
Seems I may have to. Okay. Okay. Let me mute everyone. Okay. Hello. Okay. So let me continue. All right. So I want to ask if it's okay now. Can we go ahead? Let me hear you. Let me see you from the chat. Is it still echoing? Is it echoing?
Unmuted.
Is it echoing?
It's not echoing from my side. It's not echoing from my side. Maybe it's the person's
Okay.
phone or system.
Okay. All right. So let's go ahead. So we have three options there. The question is, if your business begins to experience lack of patronage and sustain lose, you continue to lose. So what will your action be? Abandon the business, which I think depends on your option and depends on the perspective of the business. You abandon it or you sell it to a business venture, a business vendor, people that could pay a price, a price, or embark on on a new thing entirely. So for me, it's not going to be a good idea abandoning the business, though option B may be a good one, because you move on to a new thing. You may move on to a new thing, and now actually have to be like, what's your primary objective of the business? Because you may have you may have an objective of making money, and when the money is not coming forth, you may move on by selling it and moving to a new thing that could fetch more money. Option B could be okay, depending on your goal of the business or your objective of the business. Then they say embarking on value addition and innovation. That's still like that's still close to A. That's close to A. No, but no. I will tell you it's better with the C. Look at a way of managing or looking at what you are not doing precisely. What are you not doing, or what should we do to make uh to make business to kick in? So, but at the end, he said, "Oh, Global Insight Limited has just advertised for a business futurologist with special insight into competing and winning in 2023 and beyond. Are you likely to apply?" No, oh, no, you chose the right time, the option of C, and you moved ahead. You know about yourself that you could you know pick up any business and you know pick up any business and you moved in. You are sure of yourself that you can contribute and revive the organization. No, if you are so confident, you can may apply, but meanwhile, you have your business A and B's and the option to choose from. The first option is out of this, which I'm not going to recommend, except you actually have made your money and you see no future in it. And it still depends on the perspectives of the individual and the goals of the business. So let's move in. Let's move ahead. So basics of entrepreneurship. Why do I want to start this business? No. Why do I want to start this business? What's the motivation that is driving you to want to start a business? Is it money? Is it, you know, a goal to see people achieve, or you want to help people? Like setting up an NGO, no, setting up an NGO, not Nigerian NGO. Nigerian NGO, their basic their main goal is to make money off people by presenting them that they are helping people, meanwhile they are making money in their pockets. That is the vast majority of the ones I've seen. So what's the goal? What's the goal? Okay, so let's look for a reality, as a real one that I can see, that I can tell you happened. We have two people with two stories, Mukaila and Monica. Mukaila and Monica. Mukaila happens to walk on the streets in the traffic precisely, and Monica happens to be from a rich family. Both of them, they have different stories. Mukaila became a doctor, seeing walking on the streets, and eventually he saw somebody that had an accident, which he rescued the person to the hospital for a treatment to save the person's life. Upon getting to the hospital, they requested he had to pay. He has to pay a money he doesn't have. Struggling to save somebody's life, without money. In Nigeria, that is a typical example of Nigeria. Without money, you are likely not to be able to save somebody's life. Without money, no entry into the hospital. So Mukaila got motivated that, I'm going to really work hard to build an hospital in which people will not be required to pay money before they get in. We are talking about the motivation of starting business. Mukala is motivated by saving lives of people. Okay, we talk about the story of Monica. Monica happens to be from a rich family. He has an uncle that always visits them during their vacation, during the uncle's vacation rather. Then the uncle, whenever the uncle is coming, the Monica's dad will always run around to prepare the house to look so neat, to look so tidy, running restlessly just to make an appealing home to the uncle. And then look at Monica. Monica will always look like, why is this daddy troubling himself because of no? So Monica realized that, oh, it's because this man, my uncle, is a doctor. That's why he has money, he has money and influence that actually made his dad to be unrest in order to appease him of a beautiful house or a tidy house. So Monica got motivated that, oh, I'm going to work hard, I'm going to study hard to become a medical doctor, in which, oh, I'm going to make money like my uncle. Okay, it's two story of two people. Both of them ended up having an hospital. Monica had hospital. Monica also had hospital. So both of them. But in the case of Monica, definitely when you are in a hospital without money, you are not going to be treated, because from her perspective, she puts up the what's it called, the hospital, because of the riches she's trying to have. Unlike Mukaila, no, with money or not, treatment will go on. So that is this different story of two people with different motives of starting a business. So let's move in. Can I move from here, or I should go back and repeat the examples? Of the stories again. Say hi if you want me to move on.
Move on. Let's move on.
Okay, good. So, still on basics of entrepreneurship. What resources do I need? Basement or corporate office? You want to start a business? You shouldn't say, oh, it depends on your business. Some business, you may stay in your house and do your business. You may stay, or if you are the type that, oh, you do consulting, better have an office. It might not be a corporate office, but still an office is an office. Though if you are of the big one, that's when you choose a corporate one, where you have so many departments and all that. But when starting, it's always better you have a small one office, or you stay where you feel, oh, you could also operate a business. So the resources you will need, we have so many resources you could need for your business. So one is, if you are the type that your business is to publish articles, write up articles, write an editor, of course you shouldn't base your office in your parlor, where you have so many noise of children and the TVs on and all that. And also, if you are the low capital type, you should also not venture into borrowing money to get a corporate office, or so what sort of resources do you need? Do you need a staff to start up with, or you can be a one-man show, one-man business, or you start up yourself, something like that. So it depends on the resources you need for your business. Depends on also the types of business you want to involve. So let's stay moving. Let's move on. Okay. Then how do I fit in into the rest of the world? What kind of service, do you provide that you feel people will be running to get your service or your products? And those things, for people to run and get your service, those services have to be unique, or they are problem solving services. Problem solving services. Is it a service or product that you feel, oh, people will pay their last kobo to buy? Is it a service that solves people's problem? No. A typical example is dry cleaning services. A typical example is venturing into education. A typical example is providing selling products that women need. Because for me, the biggest spenders of the people that spends most on daily basis are women and ladies. No. So for you to sell some things like that people will always want to buy, it has to be unique. It has to be something that solves problem, not generic. For instance, you need to do business, and then you are starting with something that everybody are selling. Though, for instance, you have electronics and products like computers and phones and all that. People will buy, but they are not daily products that people buy. They are not daily products that people buy. Take a look at Computer Village. Take a look at Aja. Some people will only sell an item from their store on a daily basis. Though at times they sell two or three on a day. I have some people doing that. And again, what kind of how do you fit in? Do you provide service that I think people are dying to buy? For instance, online businesses. We have so many businesses online. The business I think people know online, people online will always want to buy or do with is writing articles. We have so many blogs that needs article to be written. We have so many article, or in fact blogs like newspaper news editors and all that needs articles. So people like that, people and services like that and products like that are things we should look at for, not generic ones. All right, so let's move in again. So this is related to the example in the first example. What's the business model? Is it for profit? Is it for non-profits? Or is it hybrid model? Hybrid model. No, of course, we have for profits. We have different. It still depends on the perspective that I've been talking about. For instance, I wouldn't want to use an example that annoy some people here, because my example is going towards religious perspective, so which I want to ignore, else I'll be maimed. All right, so it depends on your perspective, the model you want to model with your business, or hybrid model. Like for instance, the types of Mukaila is kind of hybrid model. You're also in business to make money and also to save lives. For Monica, the first one applies to her for profits. Both of them excelled, though Mukaila happened to be granted sponsorship or grants from government at the later stage. But for Monica, she got what she wanted, making money, and she became millionaire from it. So both of them were successful, but different types of model. So non-profits, Canyon Arts Foundation, a typical example, the ones that I think most of you will know. So it depends on the model. So it depends on your goal and your objectives. So let's still move again. The notable entrepreneurs. For instance, we have Mark Zuckerberg, which every one of us will know, started with, I would say, minus 15,000 naira because he borrowed it from his partner. Maybe I would say partner because yes, let's say partner. So got now is 77.6 billion rich alone. Yeah, from the list here, I don't know. Is there anyone you don't know from here? Is there anyone that you don't know, guys? For me, the one that I think I'm so much excited about is Adebayo Ogunlesi. Anyone? Is there anyone that knows Adebayo Ogunlesi?
Yes, the man that bought Gatwick Airport.
Gatwick
London
Airport.
City Airport. Yes.
Okay, I guess that's what stands him out because the Gatwick Airport seems to be a big airport in the UK. It's a big one, though that is not the only one he has. He has like 2 or 3 airports. He has one. He also has in the United States. Currently,
Edinburgh London Airport and London City Airport.
exactly. So it's like we've been following him. He's a man that I think he's also been consulting for Nigeria for a while. That's if his idea is going to be used. I mean, has been used. He also is also consulting for this current what is it called? Current regime, because I saw his picture with the vice president. He's a man that I think people also may nickname him as a Mr. Fix-It. He's a former editor of Harvard Law Review, a son of maybe I don't know if his dad is late now. What is it called? Was he a lecturer also in the university? So these are notable people that started with, like for instance, Ekene Dele Chukwu, a roadside mechanic, started and became a billionaire when he ventured into transport. And every one of us know about Dangote.
Unmuted.
I think Dangote should not be on that list too.
Okay, let's see. Let me see from your perspective on why he shouldn't.
He got enough money to start his business, so it's not really a small side trade.
Yeah.
From the story I read.
Okay, good. It's good you said that. But let's take it from this perspective. Let's take it from this perspective. He got loaned. He got maybe I would say loaned, or he was helped by his uncle also. But there are so many people that have been helped also that ruined the investment. We have Donald Trump. Of course, he got his own. He's also a rich man. He also got help from his dad. He inherited so much money. So it depends on the perspective you are looking at it from. Like I always say, he may get a loan, or he may be held, and he also ruined the money. Many people here that we are seeing we may not know exactly where they started. They may not put it here, or how they started. They may also get loan. The better line is they started from somewhere, like we can also do. We may start from somewhere. You know, we should take off this idea of you want to start everything free. No. If you cannot stand on our own, if you have an idea, let's partner with someone. Let's partner with someone. Let's have alliances. Though I will recommend having alliances that will be backed up by a legal or an agreement, which both of you guys will have. But waiting for you to get everything settled, you may not see that idea may not see the light of the day. You may not be successful with that. Mark Zuckerberg, for example, he wasn't alone. He didn't do it alone. But now his name is the one you are hearing. So you start from somewhere. You don't have to wait, until I have this investment. Look for people that have investments and partner with them. You may have idea, but you don't have the resources. So that I think is I think what we should do. And then we should also take away, this idea of starting everything free, is dangerous. Only looking for things that are free, that want to until we have this free, or because from the perspectives you may be successful having things free, but most of the time things you have free might not inspire you to, or might not even motivate you to make better use of it. So when you pay hard to get something, you in one way or the other want to make best use, optimal use of your investment. So things like that always work. And moreover, I don't know the perspective or the situation any one of us have. The one we that are working, and I think like I know it's like Ayeni is working, Janet, Madam Janet, are you there? Okay, so we don't have much time. I've not heard from her since she's been online. So these people are for me, they are people that should motivate us. They are people that should motivate us. Most especially two people. I wouldn't say Dangote, because he's from North, and they are always on the high side. They always have this help. I would say Ekene Delechukwu and Adebayo Ogunlesi, which I think tossed my list here, from not in terms of monetary value, but rather in terms of somebody I think Nigeria really needs to move us forward. Though he's old now, which I think is not the type Ogunleye will be talking about based on his age, but I think he has some ideas that could help Nigeria. So, guys, that is a little bit of what I could muster for today. And any question from you guys, from what we spoken, from what we discussed? Any question?
Yeah, hello everyone. I think for me, it's just a comment. It's just an addition to what you've said. I think when we talk about entrepreneurship, it goes beyond just doing things for doing sake. Each one of us, we have something that's been, how will I put it, that we have passion for, something that pushes us, propel us to do more than the normal thing would ordinarily do, something that would prick our interest and we want to make us go that extra length.
Good.
When we build on those things, when we show zeal on those things that we're passionate about, and we see to making them work. Yeah, the success story may not just come at a push. It might just be a slow, steady kind of phase to achieving those goals. But when we were passionate about something and we put in our commitment to it and we see a drive to getting it done, automatically we get to set up that what's it called, that idea, and that idea becomes a business, a money venturing machine, and you at that level, that person is called an entrepreneur. So I would say the first thing is the passion,
The
the
passion.
second thing is the commitment about what you love doing, and the third thing is pushing it to the level that you see success. You don't give up, you don't gas out until when you achieve success in that thing you're passionate about.
Okay, maybe I'll call that one resilience, because when you say passion, you say commitment. So I guess the commitment and resilience, that either success or failure, you are still doing it. Either you are having a temporary success or you are having a temporary failure, so you are still doing it. I guess I would say passion, which tops the list, commitment and resilience. That you don't know failure. I guess that is a good contribution. Is there any other one?
Hello. Hello.
I can hear you. You can hear.
Okay. My contribution is that you have all said very well. I just want to add that sometimes we need to know when to take a bow, because I read a book that says that business should be about your head, not your heart, and your head, not your heart, in the sense that when you see that the plus and minus are not giving you the exact results, there's a need to reevaluate. For example, of recent, Dangote saw that the Indomie was not making sales. He had to sell it. He's not trying to rework it and all that. He's not good in that line. So maybe when we have a business and we find out that things are not, we should not just say, it must work by fire, by force. If it's something that we have to abandon or sell out or re-engineer it, we need to know which one to do so that we don't keep on pouring money in a particular thing that does not give results. Thank you.
That's a good contribution. I guess that actually, if you go back to the earlier stages of our presentation, we'll have seen that we've actually talked about it. Yeah, that is cool. That is right. Yeah, that it depends on the motive, because from the slide we saw that we can actually choose to back out, sell off our not functioning business. You can sell it, or no, not have to do with your motive. What did you have in mind setting it up? So I guess that is also a good addition. So is there any other additions? We are well past 10 now. So I guess our presentation has reached 40 minutes against the 1 hour planned. But meanwhile, we started late. I guess that's why. So any other contribution before we call it a day and next one? All right, so guys, thank you for being here, and thanks for your contribution, and thanks for also for rubbing minds. And I want to
In
say,
addition,
okay.
yeah, this is Jimo Olascomi Brian.
Oh, okay.
Again, yeah, well said. I've been with you this morning. Well said. I really appreciate this, and I learned something from it.
Oh, cool.
But I guess being a business, one of the youngest business guy in Nigeria now that is going to be a successful guy in the future. I guess one major thing we should have when we're talking about business is a mentor. You actually need somebody, a mentor, somebody that will guide you, that will advise you. Everything is not about using your brain, cracking your brain every time. Sometimes you need a mentor, somebody that has experience, that has gone through and mentor you, that can talk to you, that can advise you in the business. And just as somebody said, you never give up. When it comes to business, you never give up. I've actually had, I do a cleaning business. I've had the first work I did, I messed up somebody's apartment. I had to pay to do that.
Yo, I could recall
I was supposed to give up, but I never did it, and I continued.
cleaning business, right?
Where's my phone?
Yeah, sure, that's what I do.
Yeah.
Having a mentor is good, and never give up is the most important part. If somebody really wants to go into business is not just something like, I want to go because I want to make money. One, you have to have a passion, you need a mentor, and you never give up.
Okay, that is a cool chipping. Having a mentor, having a role model that you want to model also, like, that is also
Yeah.
motivation, a side motivation. Okay, having a mentor, and we shouldn't also wait for mentors, because we have books. We could model books. We could model ourselves with what we read in books. That's also an addition. Though having a mentor is a superb one, but trusting the mentor is another thing. Trusting the mentor is another thing. Because we have the ones that are jealous of our success. So I guess Ayeni is online.
Yeah, Ian is online.
Oh, let me hear from the thick voice. Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to add this, like rightly as you have said. I read a book that talks about average CEO in the United States read about 60 books
Okay.
per annum, and I think if you can buy the idea, every business person, if you want to be successful in life, we need to read more books. We need to read more books. But African mentality, from African mentality, we all see the monetary aspect of it. We don't want to think about. I've worked with business owners. I've managed some companies, but all what they're after is the money that is coming in.
Yeah.
Some doesn't have. They don't have a maintenance culture. All what they care for, the money, they want to utilize the money, and some are even utilize the money to set up another business that is not even, bringing anything out. So as a young, although today I've learned a lot through this, I've got a business plan on my mind already, but it demands huge capital to start up with. By the special grace of God, I'm looking towards God, because not to man can disappoint. So I'm looking towards God for help. So, and I believe this is a very good step And I really want to appreciate you also,
Yeah,
because
thanks.
this sounds to me as, it really encouraged me to not to give up, because at the time, all the business I have in mind to do, I've already engaged in a particular business. I partner with someone, I was seeing the future of the business, but the person was seeing the other thing. Actually, I was duped. There's nothing I could do about it. I've put so much money into the business. I mean, dredge business, we partner to hire a particular machine to work. So
Yeah.
the money I put in, the guy just ran away with the money and he left the equipment. So I wanted to continue with the business. From there, law enforcement agency came in, and that's how the whole matter dies off.
Okay. Yeah,
So,
that's yeah, you're still an entrepreneur, seeing beyond being paid
no,
monthly check, I mean monthly salary, seeing beyond,
yeah. So,
because the world is now going into freelancing. To be specific, the world is now going through freelancing, because so many things are being developed that takes our work, either we like it or not. So many things are happening. No, we are having a downtrend in Nigeria, and we're having so many people being laid off. No, which also I happen to be one of them, to be specific. Eh, so no, so many things will happen, and what do we see beyond that? Are we seeing from a staff, a mere a department or whatever that we've seen in that same picture? Are we seeing? Are we just seeing a part, not the whole picture? So that actually has to also be what we should take in mind. Business, going into business is of huge risk, either we like it or not.
risk, exactly,
Huge
exactly,
risk.
exactly.
So many
Very
people
big.
have lost in business, and so many people will still.
Hello,
Yeah, is that Janet?
hello.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. This is Janet.
Oh,
I've been shouting hello, hello. Nobody's answering me.
we never heard.
Hey, Jesus. Okay, that's by the way. Like what we're discussing tonight, I just have little contributions to it.
Okay.
We're talking about entrepreneurship,
Yeah.
and by the grace of God, I'm also an entrepreneur.
Okay.
So what I would just like to chip in is that first and foremost, like Dr. said earlier, he said being an entrepreneur, first you have to have that passion for
Passion.
it first. That passion is very, 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 very important, because as an entrepreneur, you are bound to lose and then you are bound to gain, which is not every time. At times you lose, at times you gain. But when you lose, is that passion that you have that will still propel you to want to do more. Maybe you can win at this time. And then aside that again, being an entrepreneur, if you're trying to set up a business, like you want to sell, like me now, I'm into building materials.
Yeah.
And I have a place where I sell cement. And generally, if you want to start cement, you can't just put the cement anywhere and expect to sell.
Yeah.
No, you have to look out for where that thing will be most useful and most valuable.
Okay. That is still part of being entrepreneur. But meanwhile, it's still a rudiment of business. You are developing your business development, which is still part of entrepreneurship, and comprises so many things in it. And comprises so many things. But what the perspective is the passion. When you have passion for something, no merely losing, no, except you are having a loss that continues to come. maybe I should reply my a loss that comes every time that you may now give up. But aside that, with your passion, I think having a mere loss, you in fact having a mere loss or a mere gain will not even you not see it, because where you are going, that's where you are looking. That's what is motivating you. So the passion is the number one. I guess that's what that top seats. I mean, puts it at the top of the list. Having the passion is the number one, which you now say instead commitment. I guess commitment and resilience seems to be closer. Commitment, not committing to your passion. I think you will not in fact you not have success in it, because you have passion for something and you are sleeping on the bed. You are sleeping at home, not working, not committing your time, your energy to it. I think is, by the way, a failure before starting. So I guess I chipped in with saying with resilience too. Resilience also has to do with like from your perspective now, you are into building materials, Janet, and I think
Yes.
a little bit of a hard work, because you go out, you step out on the rain, come the sun, go out for to look
Yes.
for people that will buy, marketing and all that. Though I know you have experience in that, but
Yes.
it's still something I think some of us are afraid of, or not into, and we are like, how can I go outside and meet people and start explaining or start preaching to them, to buy. And
Oh.
yes, people like us, we are not too of a person like that. So I think the resilience has to do with having energy to conquer obstacles. You are not care about what comes your way. You are not care about some little things that I think people will explode at all. So I guess it's something I think is good to have: passion, commitment, and resilience. So with those three things, I think if there's anything you're going to take home today, I guess that was actually helped us out by mentioning those three things: passion, commitment, and resilience. So adding those things to what you already have, I think success is by the corner. It's just to look at for it and you achieve it. I guess having said that, I guess we are off today. We may continue next week if we have good feedbacks on it, else we move to something else. So from hello. So we call it a day. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
thanks again for coming online and having the session today. Thanks Dakwa, thanks Deji, thanks Ogunleye, thanks Ayeke, thanks Janet, thanks Jima, and then thanks me Olanwadi too for today. So
Thank you for the organization. I love the. I like your PowerPoint.
you said? Sorry, I've been preaching, I've been talking. Sorry. You said something? Hello?
I like your PowerPoint.
Hello? Okay. Yeah, you want to have the PowerPoint, right?
Hello?
I said I like your PowerPoint.
You want to have the PowerPoint, right?
Hello?
No,
Yeah,
I said I like it. I
it.
like your design.
Other topics that other volunteers want to discuss, are they going to use the same platform? Or we're using
Better
another
they
one?
use it. Better they use it. Because we cannot
Why?
continue.
Because downloading and downloading and downloading.
No, you don't have to
I'm a
download.
breakdown for me.
You only download once. Since we've had
I
it now.
said this one. I wish we should. I
What are
wish
you
they should all
downloading?
use this one.
Yeah,
Excuse me. I wish we should just use this one.
we'll continue with this.
Janet.
Who be this now? You know, I don't even happy that if you're the only female where I attend this meeting. Call Janet.
What have to say is doing something.
You download another one now. You can download another one.
You get mouth now. Don't forget, you get mouth now, Janet. Don't forget, so now you be the vice, the president, lady
That's for,
president.
hey, that's for, leave that for them.
How far?
I did, Baba. Ibro, Baba.
That boy come be so that you dey tackle Janet for you now.
You know, tire you. You know, tire you.
I no tackle anybody. I dey promote Janet now. I she be the president lady.
About sometimes
You don't start. President.
So guys, all right. Enjoy your night.
All right.
Have a very nice time, wonderful night. And have a good night. Take it again.
Thanks everybody.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Yeah, that
Have a good night.
Thanks everybody.